Hey everybody, Joseph Rothschild here, aka and we are back with another Twitter thread. Today we're making fun of Magic the Gathering players, my favorite activity. So we're talking about this card, Cruel Tutor. Magic the Gathering's newest Universes Beyond set is Avatar: The Last Airbender themed, and some of their full arts are just screen grabs from a show that came out in 2001. 360p beauty. This card's gonna be like $50, by the way. Anyway, with news on the horizon that Yu-Gi-Oh is going to be releasing full arts of their own, I think it's high time we imagine how we could do worse. We sure have been doing worse so far. So here's my preliminary sketch. This is the Jinzo full art. You can see it's Jinzo. We got the right number of stars up there, and then his attack is on the left and right. We've got, as long as this card remains, this is the first errata, and I added some extra text as well. And one thing that I think Yu-Gi-Oh is missing is a big white bar on the left half of the card and flavor text. You see we have Yugi. This is Jinzo. Let's see what you all came up with. But first, this video is not sponsored by anybody, but I got an affiliate ship that I want to use this space to talk about. So, think about, that any way you want. Think about, we're talking about FIGGYZ again. So if you've been on the Yugioh'S, the Everything app, base it all over the last couple of months, you've probably seen people posting about these pixel art looking doodads. I like these a great deal. They make them for all kind of nerdy subcultures and important for our purposes. That includes Yu-Gi-Oh. For me, they hit the sweet spot between like silly collectible thing and something that looks a little better than the other silly collectible thing that's just rotting on store shelves. They're also cheap enough that I could get one of them a month and be like, ooh, my special Yu-Gi-Oh treat that I deserve for being such a good boy. Anyway, like I said, they do these for all types of anime nerd subcultures, but they've done 2 waves of Yu-Gi-Oh ones, which you can see way back there. These little runs come in sets of 4. There was Yugi and his associated monsters, then Kaiba and his associated monsters, and they just did Joey. And he's got like all the good monsters. Red Eyes, Jinzo, Time Wizard. Anyway, I like these a great deal. And if you think you would too, please use my affiliate code, which is FIGGYZ.com/MBT. Playfiggies.com/MVT, buy FIGGYZ attack, get'em.MBT.com. I don't know what it is. Whatever's on the screen right now, that's my promo code. That's my affiliate link. I think you can also just type in MBT at the very end. There's like a collection element to it as well, if that floats your boat. But for me, I just think they look nice. Okay, that's it. See ya. Dyer says 2 options: undynamic slop, having nothing exciting to show. Real. Or YouTube thumbnail slop, making them unusable as game pieces and only made for collectors to put in pack opening video thumbnails. I think you are likely to see the second one rather than the first one. Ultima Shadow X has a great one. Hear me out. In order to maximize card art real estate, why bother putting text on it at all? Include a QR code with a link to the official database entry. This solves the problem with too much text on cards too. I'm gonna do the QR real quick. I guarantee this doesn't go to the DB. It does. High effort, Ultima. Battle City or something, I don't know. Red Eyes, Dark Dragoon, Turning Point, New Domino City. Sample. Once per turn, check this out, you. Yeah. I like the Funko Pop Joey. Dude, if you release this in Magic the Gathering, you would have so many 35-year-old millennials in your mentions that would be like, okay, so I guess it's just completely fine to trample all over my childhood by saying you dislike these cards, huh? Why don't you just let people enjoy things? I gotta ask, are you fucking with the armpit rare? I also like the white text on white background. New Bones cards leaked early, guys. This looks good as hell. Oh, and it even has its Guardian stars on it. They gave us the dub anime style cards, but they can't show the effect due to advertisement laws. I mean, honestly, this would whip ass. I think this is probably the most likely scenario in terms of what we're going to get for full art cards. I mean, these would be fucking awesome. They would sell like hotcakes. Trevor Allen has a good one. Every time I see extended art of an existing card, I'm deeply disturbed if they're given feet. It's so unnatural, I hate it. Of all the possible frame break possibilities, putting feet on my card arts is the least desirable. First off, I'm sorry that Eldritch is serving. Like, what do you want me to do? Apologize? And secondly, yeah, I do have this reaction to Endymion's feet. I don't need to see those, dude. I don't need to. They're pointed up. Don't like them. We at Konami noticed there wasn't enough space for the card art, and we also noticed fans wanted more iconic scenes from the Duel Monsters anime, so for our first full art card, we used the iconic scene where Kaiba summons Bood and removed all the filler from the card art. Looks good to me, buddy. This is, by the way, this is just what it would look like if we did the Atla cards. 7. That's not Blue Eyes' level. Since the problem with Magic cards is that the art is too invasive, why don't we get all that space to the text instead? People are complaining that it's too small to read, so this fixes that too. Oh, okay. Yeah, I like this. It's a step up from Magic the Gathering's full text lands. We put the art in the text box and the text in the art box. I like it. Following in the lead of Jongular Ghoul, we just have to construct a second frame to break from. Much better way to keep to the traditional format. You know, I think there's a possibility that this is what we get in terms of frame breaks, and it's going to be really upsetting. Looks good to me. Dogmatica, Ecclesia, the Virtuous. I mean, this is kind of what the card already looks like, right? I think this may be my finest work yet. I like that the stars are way off. You should already know what it does. Oh my God. This was the last good Magic the Gathering full art. For those of you that don't know, this is a send up to Cryptic Command. Magic the Gathering used to do full art promos where you could like get these by mailing in, I think. And they had a bunch of really iconic cards in this frame. I think Lightning Bolt was the most popular. This is fine because Lightning Bolt is a card so iconic, everybody knows what it does. It'd be like putting Pot of Greed on a card. But then they made one for Cryptic Command, which is a card with 5 lines of text on it. One card's art isn't full enough. We can go even further beyond. I can't believe that Pokemon has 4 cards. It's so funny. They did this for like 1 pack, then gave up on it. They should have done it for no packs. Instead of just putting the card text where it would normally go with no text box, why not incorporate the card text into the art itself? Oh, okay, wait, I can get behind this. Get your big ass forehead out of the effect text. This is the perfect time for an Air Neos reprint. Wait, is this why we haven't seen him in so long? What the hell was he doing on that island? You can tribute this card. Special summon 1 from your hand, Kaiba Man. Who's this guy on the right? What is he doing here? This one looks really good. Holy shit. Yuya, I'm gay. Yuya. This is what the fucking Act Man sees when he looks at a pendulum monster. And it's not that far off, I'll be honest. Well, you want some full arts? Then you gotta go with the time. What, dude, this is... We just put Family Guy funny moments on the left and right hand side. I ain't reading all that. What the dog doing? Butter on the dog. This is actually butter on the dog. Dog with the butter. Inspired by the shitty 3D Pokemon full arts. I wish we had shitty 3D Yu-Gi-Oh full arts. And I love the watermark right above Summon Skull's penis. Maybe they'll make the frame the artwork and the artwork the frame. It's just it looks like a stretched out piece of skin. Why would they ever do this? Rather than designing my own, I've just decided to show you the worst Yu-Gi-Oh cards I've ever looked. Duelist of the Roses and Yu-Gi-Oh! Bam! Sneak. Destroy opponent's monster before it attacks. Wait, they should print them like this. This looks fucking tight. Also, just totally wrong everything. Call me Mr. Genesis the way I be PowerPointing. Rank 3 Beast. This looks good. Goblin Biker. Big. We have the Mormon pornography rare. What the heck is that? This is an old meme, chat. It was called Mormon pornography, and you would take an image of someone with clothes on and apply these bubbles to it, which tricks your mind into thinking they have no clothes on, but the clothes are under the bubble. Because, of course, Mormons can't look at pornography. No Mormons ever did this. Okay, fuck you. We're just making fun of them. Bro literally reverse engineered the ugliest rarity in Vanguard. I cannot believe that this is... It's the same thing I just made, right? Like, I swear I have not seen this card before. Welcome to Sugary and Scary Land. Cool. Honestly, I am not being facetious when I say, Konami, you immediately need to change course and make the full arts that are in this thread. It's the only way we can compete with Magic the Gathering in terms of sucking total ass. Didn't read. Here's Sea Monster of Theseus. All right.